Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect. Okay, so we have been grounded. We've had a bit of a chat with the crew. Either way, we need to go ahead and talk to Anderson. We've brought Tali and Liara along with us. In fact, we have a couple of points to spend, so let's go ahead and get that done now. Liara will max out your warp, and then let's also go ahead and spend a point in... where do we go? You know what? I think we just focus in on throw. I think that's a pretty solid choice. Let's see, duration 12.5 seconds down to 13, up to 13. Yeah, I think we'll just focus in on the, I think we'll focus in on throw. As for Tali, we have 4 points. Let's go ahead and, shotguns, pistols, decryption, it's not going to make a huge difference of things. Let's just go with the shotgun. There we go. That will be good. Alright, oh, and one other thing I did notice in between videos is our grenades. We have not looked at that for a little bit. We have high explosive number 8, but there is now a number 9. Let's go ahead and we'll swap that over just so we can do a little bit more damage. But alright, that is it. Let's go ahead and
Admiral
see.
Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children who are planning a small private memorial service.
Well, we know that's not entirely true, but I guess the Alliance doesn't want us to be stating some things out loud. You know what? I feel like things are getting pretty dicey. Let's quickly go ahead and double check things with our requisitions officer here. We'll
Hello, Commander.
see if there's anything worth picking up.
Show me what you
before
got.
we
I'll
leave.
open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Assuming
Enjoy.
we can, of course. Let's just quickly double check. 286, that is technically better than what we've got. Sure, we'll go ahead and we will accept that. Shotgun wise, we have 378. Oh, that's very nice. Let's see, another 384 for an assault rifle. We will go ahead and buy that too. Another shotgun. It is an improvement on what we have. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and we'll purchase it. We've got plenty of money. Pistol wise, 294. Sure. 294, 250. Pistols, that's going to be fine. Assault rifles, 322. And I think that's about all there's going to be. Yeah, I don't think that there's going to be much else for us to try and collect. All of these are getting too low in mark. So let's go ahead and we'll also sell off all of our junk from 4.5 to maximum money. Oh, well, that is very good. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and quickly check in at the embassy and see what Anderson is doing. All right, so embassies, that's the one. Okay, so let's see. No, you're not someone we can talk to, but you do seem fairly chilled there. Let's see, Udina's office. Yes, I'm sure that's where we need to go. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll chat to them there. Although, actually, maybe they would have been at CSEC. Hang on, we probably should have double-checked that before we left, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, okay, hang on a second. Well, maybe I didn't quite get that right. Of course. Whoops, my bad. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, we're meant to be heading down to Flux. That is my bad there. We did know this. For some reason, my memory just wasn't that good. Okay, well, if we're making our way down to Flux, we may as well swing by the markets. There's a pretty quick pathway we can take between the two. That way we can at least potentially purchase some more things before we leave. You know, spend all of the money that we do have. Let's go straight to the markets. And yeah, then we should be in a pretty good spot. Alright. So, first things first, let's talk to the Volus up here.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Alright, so more heavy armor, which I believe is the same as what we currently have. Unfortunately, we don't have Ashley around anymore, so we can't give her that either. Sniper rifle, no. Assault rifles. I think we're doing all well. And then Omni tool, no, that's pretty old and dodgy. Alright, that will be fine. Let's go ahead and leave. And then we'll talk to, what is it, Morwan from Morwan's famous shop. Yeah, that's the one. Alright.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
We'll double check with the armors since we're here, but then we'll also just make sure that everything else is right. But I think medium armor Krogan. Hang on a second. Let's sort by level. So all of these are top tier. Alright, hang on a second. Turian, Krogan. I don't remember exactly, but I think yeah, let's see, 351. I think that should be fine. I can't remember though. 400 medium armor. No. We want heavy armor if it's for a Krogan. Yeah, okay. I think we're fine there. We're not going to bother with that.
Yes, human.
Whoops.
You need something.
Goodbye.
Hang on a second.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Wrong button yet
Yes,
again.
human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I
Alright,
think.
and standard items. Let's just make sure that we haven't missed anything here. Yeah, there is nothing worth noting. I don't think that there is anything worth taking. So, alright, we're all done. At least we now know that we've got what we can possibly get. And that takes us straight through to... Wait a second, was it... Dear goodness, is my memory really that poorly? Yes, it is. It's at Flux, not Cora's Den. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, clearly not my day today for making good navigational choices, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess I'm just a little bit tired. Alright, well either way, we'll go ahead and we'll work our way back up there. I don't think that there's anyone else for us to chat to along the way. We could go ahead and use the rapid transit, but again, at this point, it's really going to take just as much time to walk there as it is to try and take the taxi. All of... Actually, hang on a second. What's going on here?
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Alright, so, yeah, that was a weird little interaction there. They're talking about, that first contact war and all that other stuff. Like, at the end of the day, at the time, we didn't even know about the other races. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen again, and especially with now that we've got to the point that we are. It seems very, very odd. Alright, you know, let's talk to this fellow. He clearly has something for us.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand, it's important, so what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Alright, well, not quite what I was expecting to come across, but it is what it is. Where is Anderson?
The CSEC agent
Oh,
said
actually, we
there's been
can
an increase in violent crimes in this area.
dance? Okay, apparently, we can dance. Okay, cool. Well, sure. That seems like a perfect, appropriate response to things going on currently. Oh, and here's Jenna, which we got out of Cora's den earlier. Let's have a chat to her and see if she's doing better now.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Oh no, never mind. She's just got her old job back. Okay, well either way, let's go ahead and talk to Anderson and see what's going on.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Okay, well, things are getting pretty serious. It looks like we're about to get ready for some mutiny. Well, not mutiny, but, well, I guess technically it would count somewhat according to the Alliance. But either way, let's go ahead and we will quickly transit our way back there. If he's going to go to the embassy, I'm sure he'll get there quicker than us if we do not take a quick taxi. So that's what we're going to do. All right, CSEC Academy, let's get everybody back on the ship.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
All right, well, let's go. No sign of any armed guards. No one trying to stop us from getting back to the Normandy. Mind you, I guess they do think we're locked down, so I suppose we are all good. All right. Let's see how this plays out.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Alright, well, I guess we're out and free. Okay, so, let's have a look at our journal. What have we got? Go to Ilos? Okay, we don't have much of a choice at that point then. Is there anyone we should check in with before we quickly go ahead and zip on through? I think... I feel like there's someone that we haven't spoken to. I feel like we've had a chat with most of the crew. I can't remember whether we spoke to Caden. Actually, I think we did. But let's just have a quick chat with Chuckwis as well, see if there's anything we need to do.
Strange, being a fugitive from the Alliance. This crew has sacrificed everything for you, Shepard. Don't let us down.
Okay, cool. I don't think we've ever had that before. Oh, we didn't chat to Liara now, did we? Alright, we should have a chat with her.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Okay, well, it sounds like there's a little bit of finality to the air, so I guess we'll just quickly gauge and see how everyone else is feeling, and then we'll make our way.
Anything you need, Commander?
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, ma'am. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, ma'am.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them? Anything so old, so intelligent.
Yeah, they've been around a while. So were the Turians. We gave them a boot in the ass.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boot, Commander.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's everyone on that level. Let's just quickly go down and just double check. Yeah, I'm not sure how people are going to necessarily feel about us being a fugitive, although, you know what? I feel like we might get some encouragement from people like Garrison Rex, as, well, like, they're not exactly conventional.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. It's risky, but hopefully it'll pay off.
We'll be fine, Garrus. Just be ready when we find Saren.
Yes, Commander.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
You and me both.
He'll get us through, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
You know, we should also probably talk to Engineer Adams as well as Presley. Yeah, they might have some interesting dialogue too.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
I should go.
See you later.
Heard we're headed into the Terminus systems, Commander. Don't worry, ma'am. The Normandy's a hell of a ship. She'll get us through this.
Well, they seem fairly confident and all on board, so that is a good sign. Alright, so let's just go ahead and make our way back up to the command deck. And then, yeah, let's also chat to Presley, talk to Joker, and then I think we should be more or less ready to dive on down onto Ilos. Yeah, that should work perfectly fine. Alright, so...
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Okay. Good old Presley. Alright, and then let's go ahead and see about Joker. After all, he's our pilot.
Damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide-and-seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, cool. Well, that is everything. Let's go ahead and prepare, I guess, battle stations? Whatever we want to call it. But let's, yeah, go ahead and get ready to rumble. Actually, hang on a second. Before we do, I wonder, is there any way we can jump on the comm system and give them a call? Because they're not going to be able to catch us, and they know it. Nope. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was maybe a quick little phone call we could make, and, I don't know, not necessarily rub it in their faces, but, you know, apologize in advance that it came down to the way that it did. Alright, let's back on up. We have... Yeah, well, I think we've searched everything we could possibly touch. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our way towards Ilos. I don't see anything else, so let's jump on in. So, we have not been through here before. I think very few people have. So we will definitely go ahead and survey if there there is such a thing, but it looks like that is everything. Only 3 little planets in this little system. Let's go ahead and land. So, in the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown. Its entire surface changed to the colour of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygens. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Okay, well, let's go.
Commander?
You probably shouldn't call me that. I probably shouldn't even be wearing this uniform.
Yeah, hell of a thing. We broke our oath to defend the Alliance, so we can keep it. What happens if this doesn't work out, Shepard? I mean, we mutinied, stole a prototype warship. If they wanted to get technical, they could throw in kidnapping. We're a hell of an example of humanity's best and brightest, huh?
I keep reminding myself we're doing the right thing. I don't believe me yet.
Well, if I didn't think you were doing the right thing, I wouldn't be here. It'll really hit the fan when we get to Ilos. If things don't go well, I want you to know, well, I've enjoyed serving under you.
Caden, you stopped being a subordinate a long time ago. Don't you think it's time to act like it?
Battlefield flirting is one thing, Shepard. There are regs against fraternization. Well, I suppose breach of protocol will be pretty far on the list of charges at our courts-martial. You know what? You're right. About everything. I think about losing you, and I can't stand it. And the galaxy will just keep going. Everything, even the Reapers, will come around again. But you and I, we are important right now. And this is what will never happen again. Us. Shepard, you make me feel human.
Bunk here tonight, Caden. With me.
Is that an order, Commander?
Caden, you make me feel like I could take on the universe. And right now, I kinda have to.
This can't change anything, Shepard. This is a good crew, the finest I've served with. I don't want to mess it up. It's been a long time since I've met a woman who,
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
You know, I don't think I have all my stress worked out yet.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge. I swear, though, if anything happens to you, take care, Shepard.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Alright, things are serious. Alright, well then, if that's the case, who do we want to bring for this final fight? Combat's probably a good skill to have. I don't mind some of the tech. I don't mind some of the, what do we call it? Biotics either. Yeah, look, I think... That's it though, we do get a good mix with Kaidan as well. I think we'll bring... Well, we'll bring Rex. That is a certainty. And then... It's really quite a choice. I don't think we'll bring Tali. But maybe we bring... let's bring Garrus. He's really good with the assault rifles, sniper rifles, stuff like that. He's got good combat. He's got some very handy skills. I think that's what we're going to do. Either that or maybe we bring Liara, actually. You know what? Yeah, we might actually end up bringing Liara. No. Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. Sorry about all of my indecision. She's got some very good, what do we call it? Medical skills, so that'll be very good for us. So that'll get the most use out of that. She's got great control over the battlefield, so it won't matter what we're fighting. Yeah, fairly hardy. I think that should work out fairly well. Yeah. Let's bring Liara and Rex. I think plenty of biotic, a lot of combat. I think that's the way that we split things in this one. I'm not really looking for tech. I think we should be fine. So let's go ahead and dive on in.
Keep moving! Inside! Now!
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Oh, wonderful. So now we have tech problems. We're going to need to go ahead and deal with that. Alright, you know, we do have a couple of enemies straight up ahead, so we'll go ahead and make sure that we're prepared. Yeah, everyone's got assault rifles, so that should be fine. Let's get rid of you. And then... what do we have? They got taken out fairly easily. Oh. Alright, let's see. Oh, we still have another contact. Off to our right. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, Colossus? No, Armatures. Okay. Let's throw down some warp. In fact, you know, we'll even go with a... Actually, no, let's change things up a little bit. Let's go ahead and use some stasis on this one. Actually, you know what, that's not going to quite work. Hang on a second. We'll go ahead and we'll use lift. That should disable that temporarily. Then focus in on the other one. So we'll throw down... yeah, warp, and we will use a throw? No, let's go with singularity. There we go, that'll be fine. Alright, oh, hang on a second, we're almost not quite done with things. Let's go with another warp, and we'll throw the closest one. Yeah, make sure we can control what's around. Let's go ahead and control the battlefield a little bit better. Throw that again. And then I think we're all good. Alright, so that's a couple of good kills. We've got something that's somewhere behind us. Hang on a second, let's make sure we can find what we're looking for. Hang on a second, where are we even going? Oh, there's a path back down here. Hang on a second. Beginning to think that it might have been a good idea for us to have brought in some tech. Yeah, we got a lot of enemies around. Whoops. Hang on a second. Alright, what else have we got? Stalker. Let's go ahead and singularity that. Oh, that missed. And then there's still another enemy somewhere back here. Yeah, let's get that trooper. Alright, and what are these? Some kind of ancient artifact. Oh, armature control? Decryption skill too low. Okay, well, I guess this is why we normally bring people alongside with us who have good tech skills. Bother, maybe we should have brought Garrus. That is my fault there. Yeah, we've got all these locked crates. Okay. Yeah, alright then. Well, where do we go then? We don't have much of a choice, but I guess we've got to go ahead and get back to where we were. I guess that would have been a nice little spot for us to be able to either shut down some of the Gath or deal with whatever we're about to deal with. Alright, but this could take us a little bit of time. This could take us a little bit of time indeed. Alright, so what have we got here? There's something above or below us. Let's try... Hang on a second, we've got some enemies over here. Let's make sure that we've dealt with them. Still somewhere on the map. Yeah, okay, so... None of that really matters. What have we got over here? Elevator. That's where we need to go, I'm assuming. Can we work our way... Wait a second. Would this be a hacking thing? No. Okay, so we might have to work our way around the entire place here so we can work our way back through. We'll double check. See if there's anything that we've missed, but again, it looks like we're fairly well forced to go forwards. Alright, so this is going to take us a little bit, I think. Okay. Yep, got an autosave going on there. Things must be getting serious. Let's focus our way down there. Do we clear out the next section quickly? I think we might. Yeah, we've got more enemies coming along. Can we make our way... Yeah, there we go. We can make our way up to some high ground. This should hopefully help us out a little bit. Oop. We have a few enemies to deal with. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's use a singularity over here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and throw. That should be fine. We'll focus in on... those enemies there. Alright, looks like we've got one of those destroyers. Let's go ahead and... Oh, oops. Let's go ahead and warp. You, my little annoying friend, let's go ahead and lift. There we are. There's not cover when you are being pulled up into the air. Alright, door controls over here. Where does that lead us? I'm not sure, but I think it's worth investigating. Oh, is that an elevator? Okay, hang on a second. Let's just double check. I don't know where that's necessarily going to take us, although what's over here? Another elevator. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's go ahead and we'll see what is inside the, Okay, more jamming. Yeah, I'm really regretting not having brought Garrus. It is what it is. Oh, actually, oh, I see. This is where they were before, so I'm guessing there's just some freebies up there. Geth Sapper that we can talk? That is very, very odd. That is incredibly odd. Okay, hang on a second. Can we jump back down? No, okay, so we need to... Oh, I see. That's the lift to get to where these guys were. Okay, only really good if we were actually looking for more bits and pieces. Alright, well, we still have to deal with what we've got to deal with. We've got enemies just off to the left. Let's just quickly rotate around and see that we haven't got ourselves in a spot of bother. Alright, and I think, yeah, we're going to have to go... We're going to have to go around, it seems. It looks like we're a little bit stuck. Oh, no. Alright, Alright, let's go ahead and we'll try and warp that thing there. And then... What else have we got? Alright, that worked out better than I thought, but that'll have to do. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and we'll make our way around. A little bit annoying, but it looks like we're fairly safe. And I think if that's all of the enemies that are nearby, this might actually take us a little bit of time. So we might end up calling the episode here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We've made it to Ilos, we've fought some Geth, and we'll go ahead and see where this elevator leads in the next one. And quite possibly the finale. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.